Remember, there's some pretty important information here in the disclaimer. You might want to give the video a quick pause and read it.
Oh, hey everybody, it's me, Sonic the Hedgehog. Just here to remind you that if you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button. And for even more amazing customs, don't forget to subscribe to Wake Angel 2001. Because between you and me, they're way past cool.
Hello everybody, it's Wake Angel 2001, and look at me, I managed to make something! Yay! Oh yeah, this holiday shopping season, all the hours I've been getting at work have really been getting me down, but I finally managed to hunker down and get to making a toy. And it is, of course, Julie Sue for Jaden. Julie Sue, much beloved character, and it's always bittersweet to bring her up because, like, you know, she's so heavily tied in with the Ken Penders drama. But aside from that, we're not really going to bring it up again. So first, I guess I wanted to talk about the poll, like, which figure did you like better from last month? But the thing is, the DeviantArt and YouTube polls contradicted each other. In fact, they're almost a mirror image of each other when I'm looking at these percentages. So here on YouTube, the clear winner was obviously Nyx with 62% of the vote. But on DeviantArt, Maverick Hunter X had 62% of the vote. Yeah, I wasn't kidding when I said that they were mirrors of each other. Even though, like, the DeviantArt poll was only decided by 13 votes and there was 117 here on YouTube. But, yeah, so, like, since they both, you know, I mean, just by sheer number of votes, I suppose I could say Nyx won, but, you know, it's not fair because it's percentage-based, so it's kind of it's a tie. It's a tie either way. But so yeah, I guess I feel I can't really go ahead and make a separate video about that. But let's get to making this thing. Now, since this is a female figure that's going to be in the Jazzwares Sonic scale, the base toy is Dr. Halsey, and using and I made the 3D printed hands for Rouge, and I 3D printed out a pair of Silver's boots, because I usually use Silver's boots when I do this, you know, Julie Sue's. But this time the head is a unique job. Instead of taking a Knuckles head, cutting the face off, and then resculpting a new face that looks a little bit more feminine, hopefully, this time I just tried using Tikal, as that's already a female echidna, so I felt like it would be more authentically female, you know? At least that's what I was hoping for. So I guess let's start with that head. It did need some modifications, of course. I can't just put Tikal's head and call it Julie Sue. First of all, Julie Sue actually has the extra dread on the back of her head like Knuckles does, instead of yeah, Tikal has one less dread in the back of her head. She doesn't have the one in the middle. So I had to sculpt that into place, and I also sculpted on the Julie Sue hair and the technological greeble for her cybernetic dread. Oh yeah, the reason why you're seeing it all painted like this, partly because I forgot to take a picture when it was just sculpted, but also because it was kind of low contrast, white on white on white. I felt that maybe the pictures wouldn't be too intelligible, so like now you have a color guide. Oh, there's the sculpted dreadlock, there's her hair. Okay, I see what you did there, Wake Angel. And of course, once it's properly painted up with a nice silver added to her cyber dread, as well as that thing she wears in her other dreadlock, and you know, her purple eyes and everything else, you're really seeing Julie Sue being her thing. Her hair, like, I had a Julie Sue's hair is kind of a complicated issue. Like, you want to say that it's lilac colored, but like it's only lilac at the tips, because like near her roots it's more of like that fuchsia color, like her regular fur. And then in between there's like this shiny stuff, like I know this is supposed to be like her hair shining, but you know, like it's kind of a difficult effect to catch in physical paint. Like, If you were painting it digitally for your comic book, then that's simple. You're just using a gradient filter. But it's more difficult to do in physical paints. Is what I'm trying to get at. But that's my approximation. The torso is mostly a repaint job. I really only had to sculpt on her belt and her tail. And here's the thing that I did to get the legs to fit into the boots. I cut off the feet as I usually do, but then I used my Dremel to sand around and create this little peg in the leg, which would peg into the boots like this. So it makes it offers more surface area for glue to attach to, and prevents the feet from like accidentally snapping off when you're trying to bend her knees, because that is a thing that sometimes happens to these customs. I mean, you can always glue the foot right back on, but I want to make sure that you don't have to do that. And the arms are mostly just repainted, and the hands are the same ones that I used to make Rouge the Bat, but I sculpted over the 3 fingers because Julie Sue, she wears what's mitten, except that at least her trigger finger is free so she can still shoot stuff. She's one of the few Sonic characters that's regularly associated with guns. So that being said, here is the completed Julie Sue figure. Yeah, I think the face looks so much more authentic using Tikal's head, because it's an official Sega version of what a female echidna head looks like, and that just makes it more authentic to me. I think it works better out this way. So I hope you all like this figure. I know I do. I hope Jaden likes it, and I hope I'll have more time to make more stuff, because I really need to clear out this backlog. I got more people who are hoping for commissions, and I really want to get to them because I like making toys for people. I really do. So this is Wake Angel 2001 signing off.